We've been working with ICICI Bank home loans now for a while, and like all our clients, they have the age-old problem of wanting to generate more business whilst maintaining a capped sort of cost per acquisition for their customers. Now, we've been running a search campaign which has been focused on search, display, content, whereby we've been buying the traffic, sending it to a leads page. Leads then get tracked all the way through to a loan dispersal, so we can see which source of traffic actually generated the business for us. Now, primarily focused on the landing page, when we actually looked at it, we found that we had sort of a 92% bounce rate, which effectively meant if I buy 100 people and we sent them to the page, of those 100 people, only 8 of them actually converted to any sort of lead or any action off the back of it. When we looked at this further, what we found was that the market itself there's two types of people within this market. There's people who search specifically for sort of the home loan product itself, and then there's people who actually search for the eligibility or to calculate their EMI. Now, the people who are actually looking for the eligibility and to calculate EMI are far, far greater than the people who look specifically for a home loan. So what we kind of noticed was that of the people that we were buying and bringing to our page carried a link to an EMI calculator, and a lot of people were actually clicking on that link, going off to the ICICI Bank EMI calculator page on the website, doing their calculation and then disappearing. So we were losing a lot of people through that route. So what we decided to do is redesign the page, keeping a focus on the EMI calculation concept, but using that as a mechanism to bait leads from our customers. So what we did is we designed a page which was split in two halves. On one side we had a big button with a big white space around it saying calculate your EMI. On the other side we had our standard lead form. But the clever thing was that when someone actually came to the page and clicked on the Calculate EMI button, a Ajax lightbox would pop up with the same lead form saying, please fill in your lead before you can calculate your EMI. The beauty of this is that all our advertising units talked about Calculate EMI, free eligibility calculations and all that sort of thing. So we were creating that desire with the consumers. So when they got to the page, they were more than happy to click the button, fill in the lead in order to get their EMI calculation result, and which in turn had a huge impact on the number of leads that we were getting. To start with, our conversion rate went from around just short of 7% up to 17%. Which was a 240% increase in conversions, which as a net effect for the same budget spent gave us a 257% increase in leads, which we were really shocked about. We got a 223% increase in loan dispersals. So for the same budget, we had effectively almost 2.5 times increased the business to ICICI Bank Home Loans. Needless to say, ICICI Bank Home Loans were extremely happy with these results and are now spending 3 times the amount of budgets with us on a monthly basis. So obviously we're also now a very happy agency.